I'm looking at my droopy Alocasia Frydek. I really need to water. Hello, welcome back to another video. Excuse or ignore my wet hair. I actually just showered not that long ago and I'm letting my hair air dry. I am gonna start a plant chores. It is the weekend, it's Saturday, and I haven't done anything in this plant room since Monday. I'm really behind on watering and I have a lot to do in here. I'll probably film mostly today, but I might pop back on tomorrow and do some more stuff with you. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow is Sunday, and so I had a sale today, so I have to start my order packing and stuff tomorrow and Monday. So I'm gonna try and get as much as I can done this afternoon and evening. A lot of my pond I did flush the other day or the other week, so I just need to quickly water them. I'm gonna do a quick water. I'm not gonna do anything super thorough. Yeah, there's a lot of dry pond. And I can tell they're dry when the leaves start drooping. They've gotten too dry. That doesn't happen often, but I can definitely tell. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this little plant chores video, and let's get started. Sometimes I get really hot in here when I'm watering, so I turn off some grow lights while I'm in here, and plus they just get in my way. I'm gonna start watering my poles. I have some yellowing leaves on these two, my Just Sienna and Marble Queen, since chopping them because I underwatered them the other week. I have the watering globes up top, you know, let's see. Oh, what the fudge, man. I think I see a couple Mealies on my Verrucosum. That's the one that had a mealy infestation really bad. I think I'm gonna take it to the shower real quick and hose it off because I don't want those suckers coming back. I forgot I can't take it into the shower because I still have plants in the shower. Some of my hanging plants, I still have them in the tub. But I see there's a tiny couple white dots on this newest leaf. So I'm just gonna spray. I had repotted, you know, this plant everything when I chopped it because I got rid of most of the base. I just have never had a plant get mealies that wasn't really, I think I had a Maranta one time with mealies, but I bought it that way, and my Pilea recently, other than Hoyas, I don't know if I've had a mealy infestation on a different plant, and especially not a philodendron. So that's why I'm so puzzled as to why they're on the philodendron. I think when I mentioned it in my last video, when I was treating, people said that, or someone mentioned that their philodendron or their Verrucosum always gets mealies. And I thought that was so interesting. Because they're hiding in the fuzzy, the fuzzy stem. I only see a couple tiny ones. But I'm just spraying. I'm gonna have to clean my entire sink now. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on this plant. Mealies are so annoying. Why are they attacking this plant? I don't get it. Like I had cleaned the foliage, like I had sprayed this guy so many times. And I chopped away the base. Like these, this is a new leaf here, this one. And this spike here behind it. There's some Mealies hiding in there. I don't know, I hope they're not anywhere else in my plant room. I took my Micans out of there that had Mealies, and I chopped the base away on that one and I repotted it, and it's now in the dining room. All right, so yeah, I just poured a ton of water through the pole so it's hydrated. I'm gonna let it drip out the pot, and then I need to like do a thorough spray, so I might have to make room in my bathroom later and just shower it off really good. So that's where the Verrucosum was right there. I think something spilled. Oh, that's when the Escaletta was up here. I have it beside my cabinet. It fell, and so I still have some dirt spillage. I thought I vacuumed it all up though. But yeah, you can see where they're looking, to me, they're a little droopy. They're not as droopy as they were when I underwatered them, but they definitely are thirsty. And so because I underwatered them, I have a couple yellow leaves here. This is the one that I really wanted on the Marble Queen. Oh, shoot, the whole pole's gonna fall. Oh, it's like I try to rip it at the base, but sometimes it doesn't always work. Oh, and of course I make a mess. I can't see from all the big leaves. I have one here on Gentiana as well. No, I think I have two on the Gentiana. There's one. I thought I saw another one. Okay, there's two. 3 yellow leaves from underwatering. It could be like post-chop stress as well, but for the most part, I mean, they did well. Oh, that made her crooked now. Oh gosh. Okay, I got her to stand upright. I actually had one more yellow leaf on the Gentiana, so I have 4. And I think it's because she's just top heavy, because the bottom half is completely dry, and now that I've started watering, like that's the only wet part. And also I removed that leaf, which repositioned some of the soil in the base. I actually just noticed her growth point activation is finally starting right there. Do you see it? It's like right there, coming out a little bit. Honestly surprised it's taken so long to activate, because it's been at least a few weeks since I chopped these poles. So yeah, let's hope they don't go falling and crashing down. The Adansonii leaves have now turned towards like the window because of the light source. And I do have a grow light here. It's kind of like an extra light. I'm not really using it because it's not on a timer. Sometimes I turn it on, but sometimes I don't. But yeah, this needs attention. I did mention though that once I start chopping some of these again, it's going to be more so about maintaining. I'm going to be like taking some top cuts and not worrying so much about chopping and extending, because yeah, I'm just like, I don't really have time for the maintenance anymore.
Trying to figure you out, I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I had to move a couple poles out of the way so I could get back there and water, because I don't know if you can tell, I have golden right there and they're kind of squished because I have these two in front of those. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to water my poles, and you know, I had just cleaned, and I think I'm gonna grab the vacuum and just vacuum up the dirt that I had spilled. And then I'm gonna finish these, and then I think I'll move on to my cabinet really quick. I have to throw some water on this guy as well. Oh, let me go ahead and give you a couple updates in here. And I'm gonna quickly water through. Let me turn my brightness down. Okay, so a little update. Look at this new leaf coming in on the Ace of Spades. It's dark and beautiful. My clary that is crossed, the inflow is like yellowing a bit. I don't know if you can tell. So I feel like these berries are going to be ripening very soon. I think I have 6 berries or 5, I'm not sure. But they should change like yellow-orange color. So she may be getting ready to ripen, which is so exciting. That is, I crossed with my Pedata radiatum. So that is her right there in that pot. All of my stratum in here is dry. I chopped my Syngonium chia pence. I took this top cutting and I'm gonna keep this, and I have like the butt cut that I'll probably grow and propagate that, but I wanted to keep like a separate plant for me, and I have a mid cutting that I'm propagating that I'll probably look at selling once it actually roots and everything and grows. I put a couple new Hoya in here. I put the Matilde variegated as well as this cutting here, and they're both dry. I have to water. Oh, I thought I had a growth point, but no growth point yet on that one. And look, I need to water this too. The Albo Regal Shields corn sprouted its first leaf. I saw that when I got back and I was so excited. Look at all the pretty tones. I don't know if you can see, it's like purple and white. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I think we can finally throw this away. This one has finally croaked, I believe. Yes, it has croaked. This is that variegated Verrucosum that I got as an import. Yeah, it has completely died. Yep, there's nothing left. So that is a plant fail. It just didn't import well, and it just didn't do anything this entire time. It just kept going downhill, so we can officially throw that away. I chopped my gigas as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. I have the top cutting here that I'm gonna root and restart on a pole. I have a bottom cutting, and then I have like, oh gosh, I have like 4 or 5 mid cuttings that I'll root and sell once they grow. Yeah, I think that's all the little updates in here. I'm gonna quickly water all these guys. Most of this is pond though. A lot of these are alocasia over here, so it'll be a quick watering. I'm not flushing or anything, so hopefully I can move through these pretty quickly. I am checking in. It is probably heading towards 10 o'clock. I pretty much finished watering my plant room. I just had to like do it off camera. I don't know. I was just like in a zone and like trying to move my camera everywhere. It was like driving me crazy. So yeah, I have to, my next place to water is the nursery area. I think I'm just gonna water a little bit in there tonight, not a lot, because honestly I'm pretty tired. I think what I'll do is get up early because I'm filming another video too, so I'll probably come back on here. I have to water, yeah, the nursery area, and then all the dining room plants, my other cabinets, and like the rest of my collection I have to go through and water. So I'll probably finish that up tomorrow morning, and I'll pop back on here and do some plant chores. I kind of want to propagate a little bit, and then I might do one little quick pole extension. But yeah, other than that, I just did kind of like a quick water. I still am working on watering some of my moss poles because they take forever. I was just finishing up my Frydek corner, Miclitziana. That leaf, those leaves are huge. I kind of want to measure. I wouldn't be surprised if they're close to like 1.5 feet long easily. That's the damage from tonight. Pretty normal. Some of those are like my big moss pole bottom leaves, but yeah, that's like a normal amount of yellowing. Sometimes every week when I water. Yeah, I was up late last night, so I'm just tired. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go wash my face and put my glasses on and change clothes and then go do some watering in that other room. But yeah, I'll check in tomorrow with you guys and do some more plant chores. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning sometime. Hello, I am back. I have no idea where we left off. It is several days later from when I was last filming. And I brought some more Palanti projects that we could do together to finish up this video. I have 3 here, and then I think that's all I'm gonna do for this video. And then we'll probably just do some more chores in a different video. So first up, we have this beautiful begonia. This is the snow-capped variegated. She's gorgeous. Look at those new leaves there on the bottom coming in. Do you see that variegation? And then here on the bottom, there's actually these that are new right here. So we are going to propagate her. I haven't repotted this plant yet. It's still in this mix, but I actually think I might go ahead and change the nursery pot to one that's more sturdy, because it's a little lopsided like when I go to sit it on something because it's growing. But I'm going to prop it, so that doesn't matter. But I think I actually might put it in a different pot. So it looks like there's this vine here growing, which is one vine, and then this one here is growing, which is another vine. It's the longest one. And it looks like on this vine there is a lot of leaves missing from below, so I'm guessing they just were older leaves, they've just expired or whatever. But I really want to prop this one to grow some cuttings for the shop. So this is a cane begonia, and I didn't realize that cane begonias you had to propagate through, you have to have a node basically, just like, you know, with any propagation. I didn't know that. So this here, I had taken a cutting from the Jenny, the Galaxy one, and I just took a stem cutting, not knowing that, you know, it doesn't have a node. So it's grown all these roots, right? You see, but so this plant is never going to grow or do anything, right? I might as well just toss this. Like, I don't see that it's going to produce any kind of growth point down here. It's just a bunch of roots. So I don't even know why I'm keeping this. Honestly, I feel like I should just toss this. So if I should toss this, let me know, which is really sad. I took this clipping, I'm like, oh yeah, I can create a baby plant. So now for this, I'm gonna make sure I have nodes to propagate. It looks like I have a bunch of individual nodes here. Do you see that stem all along there? And I hate to cut like all the leaves away, but then I don't want this bare stem. And I think I'm gonna leave this guy here alone since it's growing in some really pretty leaves. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll leave a few leaves. I'm thinking about chopping this like right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Should I just go for it? I think I'm gonna go for it. I hate like the bare stem though, it's really bugging me, but I'm hoping that if I chop it here, it'll activate these lower nodes to possibly grow. I'm just gonna do it. I feel like I wanna chop right here. Can you even see under there? Right there? Okay, 1, 2. Oh, it's done. I beheaded her. Oh man, I hated to do that. That's okay though, she's gonna grow back. And I still have this vine that is growing because there's another new leaf coming in under there. So I need to change her pot, but before I do that, let's prop. So I'm gonna do individual leaf cuttings here. So we're gonna cut here. we are going to cut here. Oh, this is tight. We're going to cut here. We're going to cut here. I should probably leave this as a top cutting. Oh, those leaves are so pretty. Look how pink it is. I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but it's super pink. I think I'll leave this top section and let it reroot, and then I'll plant it. I just gotta find a container to stick that little guy in. And so we have 1 cutting, 2 cutting, 3 cutting, and then 4. So 4 cuttings and then the top. So we should be able to make 5 plants out of this, if I didn't cut too much away. I don't know if I have a good enough vessel to stick all these in. I honestly think I'll use this jar because the lip is small and it's not going to fall out. I think I'm just going to toss this. Oh, I hate that I didn't realize that when I took this cutting. This one hasn't grown as much. It's actually lost some leaves when I got it. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. See, I'm just gonna toss it. I'm gonna say goodbye. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and use this. I'll just change or top it up because I just changed this water not too long ago. I just had to be very careful about not letting this dry out. I hope I can squeeze all these in here. Okay. So we got 4. Let's see if I can get this guy down in here. I don't want to rip these leaves off. I might go find something else for this guy. I have another vase. I think I got these at Target. They were a set of 3. I got them a while ago. They're like a light pink color. I think they were in the dollar section for like, yeah, like $3. It might have been like 2 seasons ago though. Top this guy off. So they're all in there. I just have to watch very closely because that's what I was doing with this one. I literally was topping it off every couple of days to make sure that nothing dried out. So those should root up just fine. And, oh, that's gonna take forever. Okay, I'll just have to pay special attention to this guy as well. It's like full to the top. All right, so we got our cuttings and they should produce new growth, and once they root, we'll get them potted up individually. There are those, and let's see. I really want to cut the rest of this off, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to leave a stump. We'll see how it grows in. If this continues to bug me, I'll cut it back. That looks stupid, doesn't it? Maybe we'll just take it out of the plastic, Melissa. Take it out of the plastic. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it in their mix because I don't want to disturb the root system or anything. Okay, that looks good. That's better. All right, we'll stick this cutie back in our Rudsta. It'll regrow. It's a tight fit though. Actually, I don't think I need this anymore because I know the name of this one. Okay. So that is that little project done. Okay, next project is with this variegated Micans Aurea. So look what it's doing again. I think mine is reverting. It spit out this all green leaf, but then the next one was variegated, but this one is all green. And then I peeked at this one already, the newest one right here, and it's all green. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and prop it. I was originally just going to extend it. I think I'm gonna cut it back again. So I was trying to peek at the stem and I don't see that the stem has any variegation left. I think it stops here though. So I cut it back. Right here is where I cut it initially because this was like right after shipment. So the next couple of leaves were coming in a little wonky and everything. I actually think I might look at getting one that maybe has more variegation or maybe is showing more variegation on every leaf because I don't know, this one just seems very reverty. Reverty, if that's a word. And I hear that these revert easily. But yeah, look how huge this leaf is though. Look how much bigger that got. That's huge. And this one has like some burning right here, which it probably was up against my south window. I probably burned it accidentally because I have this in my south window. So where do I want to chop is the question. I love that sound. Do I want to cut it back down further? I just have to deal with that node up ahead because I had already cut once. Or should I cut above that and it'll reshoot? Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut here. I'm just going to go for it. It's done. Because I have a node left. So that's where I cut before. Right there, you see the little clipping. So it shot out this node right here. So this growth that I just cut away. So there's one more node above that, which is this leaf here. So it should activate a new growth point from there and continue growing. So I'll see what that one does. If it wants to continue to revert on me, then I might just chop this one up and buy a new one. And we'll just sell these cuttings. So I'll have these two prop. I just have to label them that they're, now there could be the growth coming out of here could be variegated. There's a little bit of variegation on the stem. So we'll cut these individually and we'll grow these in stratum. I have sold a couple of these cuttings already, but I waited until the new growth came in and the new growth came in variegated. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, I'll leave this one as the top cut with that leaf. Because that's probably just going to be a regular. Or I could just sell it as a reverted Micans Aurea, but I feel like I wouldn't want to sell it as a reverted Micans Aurea though. What is on this plant leaf? Are these tiny mealy bugs? Does this plant have mealies? I can't see. I swear my vision is getting worse. I need a flashlight. Mealies are the only pest I have to worry about now. I don't know, they look like little eggs. They don't look like normal mealy bugs though. I'm gonna spray this plant down. I don't know if you can see if it's gonna pick up. They're like white little dots. Do you see them? They look like tiny mealies. They're not moving though. Because this was next to a plant that had mealies. I just used some Dawn dish soap. I have my Castile soap, but you know what? Death to mealies is what I say.
Death to the mealies.
Okay, I don't really advise doing this, but I'm gonna water through with some water and hydrogen peroxide. Because I just hate killing all the good stuff in the soil. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on this plant. I'm gonna stick this back in the window though. And then I'll isolate these cuttings. I don't see anything on them anymore. So they're all clean now. That was very strange. So I'll stick all three of these in a cup of stratum. And yeah, I'll keep these out here somewhere and just watch them. And if anything happens to this plant, I'll just prop it. I'm not super happy with the variegation on this one anyway, so I might end up propping this entire thing back and getting a new one, but we'll see. I swear mealies are going to drive me crazy. They're gonna drive me crazy. Next little plant is this here. This should be pretty easy. So these are the clippings that I saved for me from my Syngonium Albo. So I had my Syngonium Albo on, I think it ended up being on 4 layers of the large Thiccly. I have an old video where I placed 6 cuttings on one of the large grow poles, and that was like my starting moss pole plant. And all the vines ended up climbing, and I think 2 or 3 ended up reaching the top pretty quickly, and so I kept extending on, and I had this huge massive Syngonium Albo moss pole. But the thing is like these are some pretty big leaves, like this one here at the top of the pole, like that guy, but it didn't get significantly huge. And these guys grow vigorously. Their roots grow like crazy. They're really fast growers, and it just got chaotic, and I needed like 1 less moss pole because I'm like, I cannot do any more moss poles. They're too much maintenance for me now because I'm so busy with the shop that I need like, not necessarily low maintenance plants. I just need an easier routine, and sometimes watering moss poles on top of everything else, however many times a week, is a lot now. So I'm not going to do this guy back on a moss pole. I'm just going to pot it up in a pot and then add a stake or something down the road. Or I could even let it trail maybe. And I'll definitely prop it again in the future. I have so many cuttings of this one. So I think some of these are mid cuts. They haven't actually grown yet. This one actually hasn't rooted yet. Let me see how many are rooted. Oh, this one's not rooted. Okay, so here is one of our top cuts. That huge one, and that one is rooting. And this looks like another top cut. It's barely rooting, this one here. And we have a mid cut that's rooting. I hate to leave just 2 more of these in water. Maybe I'll just go ahead and pop these all up, but that's too many together, right? I can always prop it. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop these up just like this. Even the ones without roots, we're just gonna go for it. So I have this tall pot already in my airway mix bin. This is all my airway mix I have left. I have to go steal some. So we're just gonna plop them down in here, like so. And I've been sprinkling Osmocote in my pots again lately. If I think about it. Just to have a little something in there. Ooh, that guy's root's gonna be right at the top. It's okay. Looks a little crazy right now. Oh well, I'll have to get a stake or something for it, but it's okay for right now. And give some water. Okay, I'll finish watering this over the sink so it doesn't start dripping out everywhere. And I'll just add a stake, maybe do like, or I could just use a Velcro or something and tie it up like that. I'll probably end up doing that. And then I don't think I have room for this in my plant room. No, actually I have a spot for it on the shelf right in front of me, the dining room shelf. That's where I'll stick it. So that is it for the plant chores for today. And yeah, I have no idea what I covered the first part of this video, so it'll be interesting when I go back and edit this. I have a lot more repotting and stuff to do. I am gonna save some stuff for the Q&A. I haven't had a chance to film that yet, so I think I'm gonna film that next week and sit down, so I'll have lots of like little random repots to do. And I'll probably do another plant update next month in September sometime, probably like mid-September. So yeah, I have to plan out my videos for next month, but I'll have, yeah, like I said, more repots. I did Monster Albo, you guys will see that soon, and probably after this video. And then I'll probably do like another plant shopping video here soon too. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about anything that I did, let me know down below and I'll talk to you again soon.